Jason Francis Kenny, OBE, is a British track cyclist, specialising in the individual and team sprints. After winning multiple world and European junior titles in 2006 and achieving medals in the Under-23 European Championships in 2007, Kenny was selected ahead of Ross Edgar to compete for Great Britain at the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing. Along with Chris Hoy and Jamie Staff, he won a gold medal in the team sprint, breaking the world record in the qualifying round. He finished behind teammate Chris Hoy in the final of the individual sprint, gaining a silver medal. In January 2012, he gained his first World Championship title, after Gregory Barre's results were nullified after a backdated 12-month ban for missing a drugs test, and the Union Cycliste Internationale promoted Kenny to the gold medal. At the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, he won gold medals in both the team sprint and in the individual sprint, beating Barre in the final. At the 2016 Summer Olympics, Kenny repeated his 2012 wins in the team sprint and the individual sprint, and also won a gold medal the Kirin. Kenny is the joint holder of the highest number of Olympic golds for a British athlete alongside fellow track cyclist Chris Hoy. Kenny's 6 Olympic gold medals place him the joint 27th in terms of gold medals won in the modern Summer Olympic Games since 1896, with only Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt winning more since the Games of the new millennium in 2000. Early life. Kenny was born on the 23rd of March 1988. He has an elder brother, Craig. He was educated at Man St. Joseph's School in Farnworth. In the run-up to the London 2012 Olympic Games, Kenny visited the school and praised the support he had received from his PE teachers. Career. Future Stars Series. Kenny's first taste of major track competition came when he competed in the Future Stars Series, a junior competition held as part of the Revolution Series at the Manchester Velodrome. Kenny competed in a number of the ad hoc events during the first season of the Revolution in 2003-2004. In the second season, he competed in the first fully fledged Future Series competition, taking part in a number of sprint and endurance events for 15 and 16-year-olds. During the season of 4 track meetings, the series gives youngsters the chance to compete in front of a crowd from an early age. It is noted for showcasing the majority of Britain's young talent. When the 2004-2005 season finished in February 2005, the 16-year-old Kenny finished in the top 10 in the final standings. During the 2005-2006 racing season, Kenny went on to compete for Great Britain at a junior level as a sprinter and won world titles at the Junior World Championships. In the 2006-2007 season, he competed at a senior level for the team and took part in a number of World Cup Classics events across the world and Revolution events in Manchester, pitting himself against some of the world's best sprint riders. In the Revolution events in the 2007-2008 season, Kenny beat some of the world's best sprinters, including reigning world champion Theo Boss. Kenny made his debut in the World Championships in 2008, finishing 5th overall in the sprint competition. In the Olympic Games, he made the team sprint squad, replacing Ross Edgar at Man 2 in the team just before the Games. The team defeated the French team that had beaten them to the world title in Manchester only months earlier by over half a second. In the sprint competition, Kenny reached the final, but was defeated by his teammate Chris Hoy 2-0. His rise as a cyclist has been rapid. He progressed from competing in a domestic junior series to Olympic champion in only 3.5 years. Kenny was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire in the 2009 New Year Honours. 2012 Olympics. At the London 2012 Olympic Games, Kenny won gold in the team sprint with Chris Hoy and Philip Hines, setting a new world record in the London Velo Park with a time of 42.6 seconds. He also won gold in the men's sprint final, setting a new Olympic record in qualifying and avenging his previous losses to Bahrain with a 200 meters time of 10.308 in his final lap. Kenny was elevated to Officer of the Order of the British Empire in the 2013 New Year Honours for services to cycling. Following the 2012 Olympics, Kenny competed at the 2013 World Championships. He failed to back up his Olympic sprint and team sprint titles, finishing 7th and 6th respectively. However, he did win the Kirin event. His 2013-14 season started with national titles in all 3 Olympic sprint events: the sprint, team sprint and the Kirin. At the first round of the UCI Track World Cup, he failed to qualify for the sprint event, whilst finishing 4th in the Kirin and winning a bronze medal in the team sprint. At the second round of the World Cup, he secured silver medals in the sprint and team sprint, but did not contest the Kirin. The World Cup Championships season finished with the UCI World Championships, where he failed to secure any medals, finishing 5th in all 3 events he contested. At the Commonwealth Games, he won a silver medal in the team sprint. In the sprint event, he qualified 11th out of 12 qualifiers, and went on to lose his first round against Eddie Dawkins of New Zealand. This left him in the repechage, where he beat his Great Britain teammates Callum Skinner and Lewis Oliver to make it to the 1/8 finals. Despite his poor form in the early rounds, he won 8th. He beat Matthew Gladiatzer, the fastest qualifier and holder of the Commonwealth record, in 2 straight rides to secure his way into the semi-finals, where he beat Peter Louis after 3 rides. In the final, he won a silver medal, losing 2-1 to Sam Webster. 2016 Summer Olympics. At the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Kenny won gold in the men's team sprint with Philip Hines and Callum Skinner. He won gold in the men's individual sprint, beating Callum Skinner in the final. On the 16th of August, Kenny won the gold medal in the final of the men's Kirin, to join Chris Hoy as the holder of 6 Olympic gold medals, more than any other GB athlete. Personal life. Kenny is engaged to fellow track cyclist Laura Trott. As of 2016, the couple live near Knutsford in Cheshire. Like former teammate Chris Hoy, Kenny has tried his hand at motor racing in a Radical State Route 3, having finished on the podium at a round of the Radical European Masters at the Nürburgring in 2014. Major results. Source: